I am an advocate for open in my university at large because we used the tools that we had in order to introduce licenses from the window, I would say.
Yep.
So what we did was, let's start giving some basic knowledge around it through this MOOC. And that's when I came in touch with Table Green for the first time, because I went to this conference and I invited experts to be there in our MOOC with short videos that I recorded immediately so that we can have experts explain to our professors what open education was, because I am a nobody. So it doesn't matter how expert I can be, you know, but you have to have someone who has the proper hat in front of our faculty members, and it's fine. I mean, we wanted just that to be just effective. So that's what we did. We designed this, I designed the MOOC actually, and I invited all those experts that prepared small contributions through videos, and we shared this MOOC, inviting all our faculty members to join in and to get to know it. And then we organized face-to-face seminars so that we can spread the word and explain about licenses. Because what we wanted was for them to release their resources with open licenses. We started from the CC BY and CSA within the MOOC platform that is called Polemy Open Knowledge. It's a www.pok.polemy.it, and there is most of the MOOCs are in English, and we started with this license because of MIT example. We needed to start from a reliable example that could mean something for our decision makers. So that's what was the initial choice, and then we had to differentiate. And I have to tell you that even if you see that you hear me and you understand that my position is as open as possible, okay? But we also had to consider some specifics for example, sensitive contents. And we have a MOOC that is related to diversity. Mm-hmm. So it's quite a sensitive content, and we are very happy to have this MOOC. And when I talked with the content expert, and he told me that he wasn't willing to share it openly, so he chose a non-derivative license. Actually, I understood his reasons, because if you change a video, deleting a not in front of a word, you
right.
completely turn a content and a message upside down. And he didn't want to allow anyone to do this kind of operation with his blessing, I would say. And this, I think that in those specific cases when the content is very sensitive, it's fine not to have a completely open license. But most of the cases we are dealing with STEM contents or teaching skills, or now we have some MOOCs for citizens also related to social skills, I would say.
Right.
Well, the goal is to make them as reusable as possible. So we always start from the most open license, CC BY, and we downgrade in a way according to the willing of the content expert. I'm involved in more than one European projects, and specifically, and I have to tell you, this is very powerful from a policy perspective. The European Union decided that all the outcomes of projects based on their fundings should be released with an open license. Can you imagine the power of that? I mean, so in a way, you are compelled, what you are compelled to do is the report. So every report that is considered the main result from a project should be released with open license. And it's not necessarily teaching material, okay? It might be, let's say, a new idea about how to manage projects, or a new process that is very innovative in a specific field. And those results should be, I mean, are required, not should be, are required to be released with an open license. But this gives you within a project a wide range of chances not to release everything with the open license. And what we are trying to do, me specifically, but not only me, because I have always partners in projects, and you can say that I am the advocate, but I'm not alone, and we have to share the idea and the decision, and they are all on board. So we are sharing in this particular moment. We are finalizing a checklist in order to produce better gender balanced MOOCs, STEM MOOCs in particular. And this tool will be released with a CC BY license, which means that in our ideas, every single institution should be put in the position of adapting this checklist to their own needs and their own situation, because otherwise it won't be applied. And on the other side, we need the sustainable development goals related to gender balance achieved as soon as possible. So, you know, open licenses are really an instrument that can be used with many different social purposes that build on each other. And I strongly believe in their power on this. I strongly believe, first of all, in the key role of librarians. I have to tell you, librarians are key in this pathway. But also I have to tell you that from the instructional design perspective, thinking about the reuse that students can do through their faculty members, the teachers that guide them, etc. Those could be the opening door on so many open pedagogical practices that, I mean, it's incredible the richness of the scenario that open textbooks offer, even if you are not in a hurry or if you're not facing financial issues. So the value of open textbooks, it goes beyond the economic,
absolutely,
which is primary, and I get that.